Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Greedfall. In this video, we are doing the mission, the Battle of the Red Spears. Now, I know after the last few videos I've done, these missions are kind of backwards. And I apologize for that. I didn't really think about it as I was making these in the sequence that they would come out. But anyway, this is when you first get to New Serene, and when you first go talk to Constantine once he gets in his palace, if you want to call it that. And you'll get a new crew member here pretty much right away whenever I decide to go walk up the stairs. And her name's Ciora. And the only reason why I'm spoiling it, it's going to be spoiled in about 5 seconds. So she's a native to the land, and she needs some help from us for her clan.
Attention, soldier.
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny.
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Ciora, daughter of Vladimir. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
So you are a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass. Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
Alright, so she gets added to the team. We're going to keep Kurt on the squad, and we're going to let Vasco go. I don't think it really matters. I didn't really have a lot of thought into the decision, although I think Vasco has a little bit more health. Kurt's damage might be a little bit higher because he has a stronger weapon, but whatever. I don't think it really matters. So we're going to go up and talk to Constantine, and then we'll get a couple of different missions from Constantine, but we're going to focus on the Battle of the Red Spears, which is to help Ciora's mother's clan out.
Cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Ciora, daughter of Vladimir, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Ciora. This is incredible. You look so much alike you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Teleme to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Alliance, the Bridge Alliance, and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies. I fear that without your help, our clan will suffer great horrors. We have already lost so many souls.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there is a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with, the Queen, dear cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, dear cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Alright, so when you're discovering a new location in this game, and before I get into that, this is where you get a couple of different missions. Meet the Bridge Alliance governor and ask about the Malachor. We already did that in the past video in the attacking on caravans, I think it was called. And this guy that we've seen in the first part, he's gonna give you some
I'm listening, sir.
not real quests, but he'll want you to go discover some campfires around the island and some other random like scientific notes that are left behind. Anyway, I'm going to kind of talk past or during his speech because it's not really anything we need to know. So pretty much when you're fast traveling in this game, you need to first go to a specific location and it'll ask you to fast travel, and then you can fast travel to that point. Or I guess you can go to any fast travel point, but you have to go to a certain part of the map before you're able to fast travel there from anywhere. As far as I remember, I feel like you needed to go to a certain spot where the map marks it for you. I could be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure it matters. Anyway, so Siora, and this is kind of why me and the Bridge Alliance kind of have a meh relationship. I am strongly in favor of the natives during this gameplay, so anything that I can do to help them, I'm going to. So helping Siora is like my top priority as far as natives concerned. And yeah, so I'm not really that big of a fan of the Bridge Alliance, just kind of making it hard for Siora's people. So this is the part of the fast travel I was talking about. There's areas like this on the edge of the map where you have to go, and then you have an opportunity to fast travel to the particular area you're looking for. I feel like I came across that and kind of questioned it before early in the game, but now I'm thinking about it, I don't remember clearly. And so this is the entrance to Siora's village. You'll pretty much, obviously, it's not really something to keep in. You'll fight some beasts along the way, but I didn't think it was necessary for this footage. So I kind of cut that out. It's pretty self-explanatory to get to. There's no tricky ways around the village like in some areas of the game. So you'll head to her village, and then you'll go talk to... I'm not really sure this guy's name. I guess he's in charge while her mother's gone.
Who do you think you are?
Or Want.
By what
Is his
right
name.
do you enter the home of our queen?
I'm the emissary of the Congregation of Merchants. I've come to meet your leader.
Come now, Arwant, you are not a watchdog. Where is my mother?
Siora, I didn't see you. You have come too late. Your mother has gone to wage a war. They left for Didekid Nadagais only a few hours ago.
Oh no. We need to catch up with them and avoid the shedding of blood. Please, haste.
Very well then. Let's be off.
Alright, and there will be this... Also, we can't leave these huts without looting them. We always have to loot these huts. Mostly we just get ammo and potions, but they come in handy in the long run. So, pretty much you'll go out of this hut and kind of go the same way you came, up the little ramp. So, there's two choices you can choose here. There's going to be like a path, and Siora suggests that you take the left path, where you're going to fight some beasts and some shit, but it's going to be quicker. Or you can take the right path, which, as she'll explain, they took, but it could be a little bit longer.
Wait. We should go left here. It's a more difficult path, but it's much shorter.
Look at the tracks. They chose to take the path on the right, it would seem.
Before a battle, it makes sense that they wanted to avoid a path with more danger.
If it is dangerous, let's not risk braving it when time is against us.
We risk meeting a great many beasts. But if we follow the warriors, we risk catching up with them too late to sway them.
Alright, in this scenario, I thought it was best to go with Siora's opinion, because she knows the land, so I was like, alright, we'll go left, and hopefully it'll pay off, and we won't be too late. I would rather deal with some animals we can kill pretty easily, rather than maybe risking the mission and hurting my relationship with the natives of being too late to the battle. So we got some oologs that are in our path. Only a couple of, I don't know if they're black or brown. I think these ones are the black oologs. Yeah. So we got about 3 or 4 of these. I kind of let the game, these combat scenarios just play out, just so, like, you guys can see how the combat kind of reacts, I guess is the word. Also, we actually have the combat roll now, which comes in super handy against the bigger boss fights that we'll face along the way. And then we got some more Ulgs. A little bit more. We got like 5 or 6 in this fight right here. We're still kind of low on ammo, so I'm not really trying to use it on these guys because they're not a fierce enough enemy where I need to. Okay, so we leveled up to level 12 here. As I said before in the last video, I think we're at level 22, 23 right now in the, like, currently in the game. So we've seen some shit that I won't spoil yet. Alright, so once you fight those guys, head to the right up that little thing I just climbed, and then you'll join the battlefield, which has obviously already started. Now, if I was playing this later in the game, I would definitely be taking out that guy with the gun. Also, there's an achievement there. I think it's, yeah, do damage 500 times with a melee weapon. So pretty much an unmissable achievement, unless you just go through the game somehow stealthily and not use your weapon. So, one of those achievements that you can't really put a guide to. But anyway, what I was going to say before is, if I was playing this game later, I would have went for the guy with the rifle, just to take the range attackers out of play. Oh, this cutscene's pretty sweet. I won't talk. I'm sorry, but that knife throw right there, Jesus. Such badass.
Iselt! You are too late, Ciara. Mother has fallen and we are defeated. No, no, no. This is not fair.
I am so sorry.
Who is this man? He resembles one of us, but is dressed like a Renaigze.
I am the ambassador of the Congregation of Merchants. I'm sorry for your loss.
The congregation? And what side are you on in this war? Those that massacre our people? Iselt, calm down. You know that Mother sent me to seek out allies. You show up when the fight was nearly over. Was this part of your plan? You know that these monsters are taking our own. They must make honorable amends.
Ciara could have had our back here and been like, look, we just got to the village like 5 minutes ago. Calm down. We didn't know. And we used some charisma here that actually works, I think. No, actually, this is the part I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if we should forego the vengeance or insist on the recent defeat. I didn't know what either one of these meant.
We did our
So
best
I
to
just
come
went
as
with the
fast as we
charisma.
could, and I fought by your side. Please, please take the time to at least hear me out. There has already been enough death and you are wounded. This is not the time for vengeance.
You may be right. Waiting for my vengeance will make it taste all the sweeter. I feel weak. Might I ask you to watch over our own Ciara? I must return to the village. Go on ahead. We will tend to the wounded, won't we now?
Yes, we will do everything we can.
And find my mother. Or her body, if she is indeed dead.
Look at this massacre. How?
Find her banner. It bears the symbol of our clan.
Okay. Now, once the cutscene's over, you're going to have to find, like, or heal, like, 5 hostage survivors. But before then, go up to this wall and go to the main mission marker. Just to kind of have it in sync with everything. It's easier, I guess, for me. Actually, it's better to make a video. If you're just playing this without recording, then you can do it however you want. But this way, it's a lot better if you're making a recording of it on YouTube.
I beg of you, help me.
Still you dare to breathe. How can you hope that I am here to save you?
No,
What have you done with my mother?
pity, I beg of you. I don't want to die.
Then answer!
Siora. Need some help?
They took her. The Queen.
We must find her. I will not leave her to their whims.
Okay, so that was the instance where I just
Who's in the
said,
hands of Bridge?
fuck the Bridge Alliance
taken
and
her to
encouraged
the
her to
closest
kill him,
camp.
but she didn't, so.
Promise me that we will do everything we can to bring
All
her
right,
back.
her finding her mother is actually a different mission. So once you're done with that part, go back down that wall you climbed, and now you got to find 5 survivors. Now one's gonna be, I'm gonna try to do my best to
There is a survivor.
pinpoint them, but one is kind of on the, I guess you would be facing the.
Oh, these ruins are very strange.
Well, wait a minute.
By what name did you call
Okay.
this place again?
So,
All
all right, there's one
There was once a battle in the past.
that I just passed on the right there. It's before you get to this wall. I'm gonna backtrack right here.
Strange indeed.
Just to the left, you see that
These
little
walls
emblem
are
right
completely
there.
foreign to the stars
So
we
there's
built.
one.
Does this name that you gave the ruins
Also,
mean
this
anything?
requires health potions.
Yes.
So each heal that you do will take away a health
I would like
potion
to
from
dig
your
around a
inventory.
little on the
I think
site.
that might be important to know.
Might be able to unearth clues as to who actually built them.
I actually don't know. If you don't have any health potions, I don't know if you can complete the mission. So there's another one back here by this tree with dead branches. There's another one
Let's make sure.
right here, which is just before the rock, like that little rock enclosure that you go to the wall. I'm sorry if this is a terrible description. I probably could have done a better job. Okay, there's another one by this ruined wall to the right. I kind of passed it. I'll backtrack here in a minute. But you are on a timer. So
Over there.
I'm pretty sure the 2 hours 47 minutes is like 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Return to the village. We must make sure
Now,
that
I
there are
don't
no
know
more
if that affects the mission, but if you do it within the time limit, you do get an achievement.
Another warrior who
And this will be
survived.
the last part, and then I will see you guys in the next video.
Find any more.
But the natives will be friendly, and you'll get another achievement.
Thanks to you.
And we'll be back in the next video.